Today we are back with a homeowner series on the Nebraska Lands USA map. We have quite a lot of things to do today. We will be buying a snowplow for the Kubota tractor. We'll be buying a soccer net for the backyard. We'll be taking the Chevy K30 over to the paint booth to get a lot of body work and a new paint job. Finally, we'll end today with washing all of our trucks and sport cars. Before we head on out, I do want to give a few updates around the house. Over here in the detached car garage, I actually got the new compressor all set up. It's working, and I did air up a few tires with it, and I did sell the other one. And coming up next here in the garage, we will be changing the red to black, which I think will glow a little bit better, and we will be adding some pictures of cars and trucks on the walls. Let's head over to the 2020 Power Stroke, get it warmed up, and get the small trailer. I've decided that since we do have the Kubota tractor, why don't we use that for snow removal? And having a snow plow on the trucks put a lot of wear and tear. So when we get our new truck to replace the Duramax, we will not be having any plows on the trucks. And the new plow is an 8-foot boss plow for the Kubota tractor, and I can't wait for it. We'll be picking that up today, probably fitting that in the bed and the soccer net on the trailer. It's a pretty big soccer net as well. Hopefully it fits. If not, we'll have to kind of make it work. I'm excited to be back here with a series in FS19. I definitely want to bring back the 17 series soon as well. Now, I have gotten in a few requests to do a billionaire series, so I think that would be pretty cool. It will be kind of the homeowner series, but unrealistic, big mansion house, expensive sport cars, things like that, which would be kind of a lot of fun. So let me know if you would like to see a series like that. I've been driving the F350 a lot, putting quite a lot of miles on, and have really been enjoying the truck. It's definitely great, and we'll be holding on to it. And I was actually thinking about putting a plow on this, but more than likely we will just be using the Kubota now, which I kind of like that idea. The plow just puts a lot of wear and tear, extra wear and tear on the trucks with the weight in the transmission. And here we are. So there it is. The brand new plow now will fit in the bed without the tailgate closed. It might, but I think we'll drop the tailgate and put it in. Now, the best feature about the Kubota, and one of the reasons why I chose the Kubota, was because it uses the same attacher as the skid steers, which is helpful to be universal. And let's see, will it fit if we close the tailgate? Really would like the tailgate closed if we can. And this has to go a little bit more. Let's see, so almost have it in. We're going to have to do a little bit of kind of muscle back and forth to get it correct. And there we go, a little bit of back and forth there with the skid steer, and we got it loaded in. Now luckily we could still tow the trailer okay without having it attached, which works pretty well. Now it looks to be an 8-foot plow with the 1-foot extensions on either side, so that's why it's not fitting in the trailer, and it looks pretty nice though in the bed. I would like to thank all of you guys for all of the feedback and recommendations. It really does help out make the channel better and all of the daily videos. And here is the soccer net. Wow, that looks pretty close. Almost seems like it's going to fit no problem. I think we might have to kind of put it a little bit up on the trailer. But what is happening today? So much big things we are getting that really do not want to fit. And let's see if we can pick it up. And perfect. I cannot wait to have some fun in the yard with the soccer net. And let's see, so we'll have to kind of put it in. It kind of just bounced on us right there. So there we go, we got it on, and let's kind of shift it back. A little unrealistic, but we'll get it back over to the house. Let's see, can we pick it up? I'm not sure if we can. Perfect, we'll slide it back. So there we go. It fits on, not too realistic, but we were making it work. In my videos, I do strive for realism and for the roleplay. It is tricky sometimes being a game. If you guys have not already, I do recommend you go give me a follow over on Instagram. I do post some pretty cool updates and pretty cool things over there, and it's a lot of fun interacting with you guys, and I spend a lot of time responding to comments and other things, and I really do enjoy it. So let's kind of see, can we squeeze through here in between these flowers? Really do like this. A lot of you guys liked it as well. So we'll put the soccer net around here, and then we actually have to kind of get turned around. But I can't wait. We do have to go to the sporting goods store to pick up some soccer balls and have some fun. I can't wait. It's always fun to kind of kick the ball around with friends. And let's kind of put this probably right about here. That way, if we do not hit it inside the net, it does not kind of go outside. And let's get turned around. Up next, we do have a pretty big project on our hands. We are getting the Chevy K30 completely repainted. I've decided to get it painted red, and I think that will be awesome. I rented the paint booth for just about the day, and it was around $1,000 for it. Usually with the Homeowner series, we just have a lot of things going on, just like today. And I like staying busy and doing projects around the house. And over the last, I would say, month, we've done some pretty big things here at the house. Getting the dirt tracks, the pool, so many cool things. And I definitely can't wait for what's coming. We got the bucket disconnected there, and hopefully we do get some snow. I believe that we were supposed to get just around 6-7 inches midweek, so maybe you guys might see a video plowing and getting to use this. Perfect. Now I do want to try it out for the first time. Really haven't even been able to. Wow, that is awesome. Pretty fast. And let's kind of see what it looks like from in here. It does also have a trip edge there, which is pretty cool. Big shout out goes out to Machine Modding on Facebook for releasing this. I believe it came out within the last, I would say, 24 hours. Now, one thing I will do is kind of tip it up just enough. That way the blade does not leave any rust stains. Let's get the trailer put away. And I do want to switch over to the Duramax for the paint booth, just because I like featuring that as well. Now I have ordered a Ford GT, which is pretty exciting. So once that comes, the C8 Corvette will be leaving. We'll be trading that in, and I cannot wait for that brand new car. It is pretty expensive, and it is just one awesome vehicle. Great engineering, and it's going to be cool to add to the collection. That is a collectible, so that along with our two Shelbys will not be leaving. The GT3 is staying as well, so we'll have a pretty cool car collection. Now this Chevy K30 is, I believe, I would say right around 1970s. I would rough estimate it's completely rusted out, and we left it on the trailer after picking it up from a barn find. Now it does need some engine work, so we do want to leave it on the trailer when we get back, but we'll give it a new paint job after we do a lot of body work. Perfect, we got it there, and let's head on out. So like I did touch upon earlier, once the GMC 3500 gets released, we will be trading this in for that. So we'll keep a Duramax here, just that I really want a dually as well. I think that would be awesome to have here in the series. This truck is completely rusted out here, so a lot of body work, but I don't think it should take too long for us. And here we are. So let's get it unstrapped there. But before we do that, let's get the paint booth opening up here. We do have the key. I want to get the fans going, just to kind of get the air cleaned. And perfect. We got that. And get the door open. Awesome. We'll get the straps off. We actually did have a Chevy K30 at one of our old Homeowner series properties, and I really do like this truck. I actually really miss it because the body style, everything about this just looks so cool, and that's why I jumped on this deal so quickly. Even though we probably didn't want another project truck, I wanted to have it here. So let's kind of hop in here, completely remove the rust, and then we'll mix up the paint. Perfect, so the original color here is white, which is good for the primer. Let's get the red paint, and let's put it in the paint can. And perfect, so we got that, we got the mask, everything's ready to go, and let's spray it. And let's see here, so let's see, old red, I think we'll go with this red. Perfect. Just over $2,500 here for it. It was a bit pricey, but that's well worth it. So we'll put it back on the trailer. We'll actually leave it on the trailer just because I kind of have a feeling the engine won't start. It needs a little bit of work, tune up, and we'll have to see if we can do it ourselves. After that, I do want to get window tint, definitely get new wheels and tires for it. Maybe just chrome instead of the steel here, but let's get some straps on it, and then we'll kind of get the paint booth closed up. Perfect. We'll turn the fans off. And let's see. Sometimes I have noticed the door does not want to open, but let's get this door closed. And we got the paint booth all locked up there. Let's head on back. The Silverado is sitting a little bit lower here, which is okay. Now, I really want to find probably around 2006 extended cab Silverado. Definitely want to get one of those and do some modifications to it. That's another body style I really do like. We do have a regular cab and a crew cab, but an extended cab would be sweet. Well, like I have touched upon, let me know down below in the comments, should we do a millionaire series? I think that would be pretty cool. I definitely have some great ideas here for it. And that car pretty much came out of nowhere. I did look that way, and I have noticed that sometimes they do spawn a little bit later on than what I was expecting. Now it's time to get everything washed up here. It's going to be a long process, but I really do enjoy washing the cars. Now, I might do a few real-life videos coming this spring and summer as well. I have done a few in the past, and I did get a few new things. That would be awesome. And we'll get it back, and right about there seems to be good. We'll close the barn here to keep out any rodents. Now, I do have a few traps around it, but it's just so tricky since it is a barn and there are some areas where animals can get in. Now, the Chevy hasn't been started in, I would say, 2.5, 3 weeks, along with the GT3. So we'll have to get all of those started, but I do want to wash both the big trucks and the Raptor before we kind of do the sport cars. Awesome, let's hop up here into the bed. I always want to wash out the bed since the water does kind of puddle up there. Now, I do want to get a bed liner for this truck along with bed cover. One of the reasons why I've been holding out for the bed cover is I want to get one that folds all the way back. There are some, and hopefully we could get the animations to, that way we could still use it but also have that feature. And I think while we are here, why don't we attach the plow since we are definitely getting some snow this week. So that looks to be good, and we'll just attach the wires. Perfect. I really do like this pressure washer. Here we do use deionized water, which is good. That way we do not have any water spots here, but I think it would be pretty cool to get a foam cannon in the game and things like that, but I'm not sure if that is really possible. Now the Raptor will be definitely getting a bed cover here as well. That seems to be good. So one more truck and then we could wash the 3 sport cars. One thing I am considering is putting the flooring in the main garage, even though we don't really need it. I think it would be good as well because it kind of hides all the dirt. While we wash the 6-7, I think we'll just leave it running. This kind of has a little bit of a longer startup, and let's actually fold down the tailgate to make it a little bit easier. Perfect. I really do like having the steps in the bumpers on the Duramaxes. It's a pretty cool feature, and I've actually found it pretty handy and helpful. So I think up next, let's first wash the C8 Corvette, since we drove that yesterday, but let's get everything turned on. They have to get warmed up here, get the oils and everything running through, because we haven't started this one in about a week, and the GT350 has been almost 3 weeks. Since it is kind of the winter season, I don't really want to drive the cars in the salt and in the cold with summer sport tires. One thing I am considering this summer is to turn the Homeowner series into multiplayer. That way we have a neighbor that does similar things to us, get to do some fun things after all of the chores and things are done. I think that would be awesome. I can't wait to get the Ford GT. That is a mid-engine, and that's pretty cool to have Chevy mid-engine and then kind of switch over there, and completely different cars, price ranges, and everything like that, and I cannot wait for that. The GT3 will be staying only if we do decide to upgrade to the GT3 RS. I do have one in the game and do like it, but I really do like this one here. This is also a lot cheaper, almost $100,000 cheaper than the RS. Perfect, we got this one washed. One more car, and then we could kind of relax, but I think we'll end today in the hot tub. The GT350R is such an iconic car. Now what I have noticed is that when I do drive this, I get a lot of brake dust here. The GT3 has carbon ceramics. There isn't really too much brake dust. The C8 really not too much, but this, a lot of brake dust on the carbon fiber wheels. So let's spend a little bit of extra time on these. But this Shelby is just so iconic. 50 years since the original GT350, which is so cool. Awesome, that is a lot of work here, but all the cars are washed. I don't really want to wash the old Shelby because that's original paint, and I don't mind the dust being on it. That actually pretty much protects it in a way. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's Homeowner series video. A lot of cool things. The last thing we need to buy is a few soccer balls to enjoy the net. But let's hop here in the hot tub. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for next one, and subscribe for more.